Good afternoon. It's now 5:30. I'd like to call the September 9th, 2024 Calhoun County Council meeting to order. Ms. White, could you give us the invocation, please, ma'am?
Dear Lord, we come to you today as representatives gathered to make decisions that impact our community. We ask for your guidance and wisdom as we discuss these situations. Amen.
Ma'am. John, any public comments?
No, sir.
No public comments. I'm sorry. I need a motion for approval of the minutes.
So moved.
Agenda.
Second.
Probably moving second. Any further discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed, likewise, ayes have it. We have no public comments. Have a motion for approval of the August 26, 2024 regular meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moving second. Any further discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed, likewise, ayes have it. Under appointments, we have the Plan Commission, District 1, Eddie Miller. Richard, that's your district?
Yes, sir. I'd like to make a motion to appoint Eddie Miller to the Planning Commission for District 1.
So moved.
Probably moving second. Any further discussion on that? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed, likewise, ayes have it. Any other appointments?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're down to appearance. Zachary. Recreation Department updates.
How you doing?
Hello.
Council. For the ones that don't know me, I'm Zachary Tarrant, Recreation Director for the county. I'm just going to give you a quick update on the Recreation Department, where we have what's been going on and what's coming up in the next few months. So first, I just want to say that the Recreation Department has 5 full-time employees and 4 part-time. At this time, we are down a few employees. We're still seeking 1 full-time and 2 part-time. We have a total of 9 parks, which include playgrounds and sports complexes, a total of 3 community centers, which totals out to about 156 acres of property that our staff maintain and manage throughout the town. So the first thing that I want to go back to, this happened in April around spring break. We did a baseball and softball camp for our youth. We had a total of 12 participants throughout the entire county. The camp was Monday through Friday during the spring break period for the kids here. We've all been a local coach to instruct the camp during that week. And all the campers really enjoyed it, and we plan on doing it again in the future, moving forward. Next came our summer camp, which we do every year. It's our summer enrichment camp that we do. It's open to anybody throughout the entire county and even into Orangeburg. We don't turn anyone away. The camp is ran Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at John Ford Community Center. And like I said, we do it the entire summer. So it was June 10th through August the 5th this year. We had a total of 40 participants in this camp. Now that they're not there every single day, as we all know, some are people take vacations, but we had a total of 40 participants. Campers, they do a wide variety of things, enrichment activities, arts and crafts. We take them on field trips, computers, athletics. We brought in the coaches from Calhoun County High School. They did a basketball camp, enrichment camp with them, skills training. We also went on several field trips, which was the St. Matthews Splash Pad here in town. We took them to Hayward Park and had a big end of the year party up there. And then we also took them over to the sports complex to just go out to the park. And we also brought them and did the grand opening of the building as well. For this program, we also partner with a group called, they're also called Summer Camp. But they're a feeding program, so they get a grant from the federal government that brings in and they feed all different sites throughout the entire state. So they feed our site. We get breakfast and lunch every single day, and snack. So they get at least 2 full meals and then 1 snack every day for the entire summer. And that's at no cost to us. They do that through the grant. So we're thankful for them for that. And we plan on using them in the future as well. We had a total of 5 paid staff members and 2 volunteers. The volunteers worked a total of 240 hours, which is a cost savings of $8,037.60 to the county. Like I said, we had 40 participants, and our grand total for revenue was $6,390. Next thing that I'm going to talk about is soccer. So that, as y'all know, if y'all seen in the past, we brought the teams up here. So this year we have a total of 9 teams in 4 different age groups. We have a total of 110 participants, 20 volunteer coaches, and by the time the season will be over, this is not as of right now, by the time the season will be over, all the volunteers would have worked a total of 1,520 hours, which is a cost savings of $51,056.80 to the county. So practice began on August 19th, and games will begin next Monday at the sports complex. So if anyone is interested in coming, you can definitely come out. They're actually practicing right now as we speak. So we'll have our picture day next Saturday, 21st. And then we also partner with the city of Warrensburg to play our games. So they'll be coming over for the first time this year, since we're at the new complex, to play games against us. And then we also will travel over to Hillcrest to play with them as well. As you guys remember, we brought the 2 teams in here last year for All-Stars. Expect to see them again. We will be playing All-Stars again this year. But we will be, hopefully, cross our fingers when we get selected, hosting this year tournament this year for both of those age groups, which will be, usually it is the week before Thanksgiving. So look out for that. And then we also have been put our name in the hat for hosting the 2025 state tournament for soccer, which, like I said, will be in 2025. So cross our fingers for that too, because we put in our name for a bid on that. Talk a little bit about rentals, because we do rent our facilities, just to give y'all some updates on that. The gym, we rent the gym out at John Ford. It's been rented 27 times since April. I did all my backup until like April, just to give you that a couple months back. Hayward, the gym, brought in $6,700 in revenue for rentals. Hayward is $2,795. The Sandy Run Sports Complex, which is the baseball fields, was $500. Our enrichment program, Wax Camp, $6,390, and soccer is $2,590. Just to give you a brief overview of the community centers and stuff, we have a wide variety of parties, and everybody knows that we rent the banquet hall and St. John, Fort Mark, and all them. We have a wide variety from baby showers to graduation parties, funerals. I like to say we go from the cradle to the grave, because we have it all. Total rentals for Fort Mark was 14 since April, which brought in $630. 18 at St. John, which brought in $1,720, and the banquet hall and the kitchen, which was 47 rentals, which brought in $11,130. That concludes our update. Questions?
Any questions from Zach?
Oh, and actually, that doesn't, I'm sorry. One more thing. 2 more things, actually. So what's coming up? So we are partnering with community development for our trunk or treat. We'll be doing it right out here in the parking lot. That will be on Tuesday, October 29th, from 5:30 to 8. We'll have food trucks and everything out there for the community. We also are accepting trunks for cars to come and volunteer, pass out candy, but it is open to the general public. So anybody can come. The food trucks will be selling food, but as far as the candy and all that stuff, that is free. And then look forward for some holiday events coming up, some events with Santa Claus and things of that nature. So that's all I have.
Thank you, Zach. I just want to tell you a great job you're doing over there. And I never thought recreation would progress that quick, but we can see the need was there for it. I mean, for what all you guys are doing, so we really appreciate it. And getting a lot of kids involved, that's what I was concerned with a lot. the island time for our children here. So we appreciate what you've been doing.
Yes, sir.
I do have one question. Are they still doing gymnastics over there, or is that stopped?
Yes, I'm looking into the gymnastics. Gymnastics, we are doing registration right now for gymnastics.
Okay.
So if anyone is interested in gymnastics, they can come over to the office and fill out some information. We're looking to start that next month in October. So that's the plan. We got a lady start, our teacher that teaches gymnastics. She has some issues going on, some personal stuff, but we will be doing that from October at Johnsburg.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have parents, is Ms. Rita Westbury, update report on the Calhoun County Cares, end of the fiscal year, and report on the upcoming Veterans Day programs. Ms. Westbury.
Mr. Chairman and council members, as the treasurer of Calhoun County Cares, operating under the Calhoun County Resource Community Development Board, a 501c3 nonprofit. We are not affiliated with the county. We are totally volunteer. I am happy to tell you that we again gave that to the county this year. For over 20 years, we have helped people in Calhoun County now. I'm extremely proud to say that our thrift store was just voted the best discount store in 2024 in the TND region. This was quite an honor because we are only open one day a week and on one Saturday a month. That's saying a lot when we can do that kind of service to the community. Our fiscal year starts in July. It ends in June of each year. We have already filed the necessary 990 EC federal tax report, the required South Carolina annual reports, and the registration to operate in 2024-25. Last year, we received $87,974 in proceeds from state, and we gave back $86,770 back to the county. I'm going to repeat that. That's $86,770 to help residents of Calhoun County. Every donation that we give is restricted for use in Calhoun County. Our bylaws forgiven us to give to individuals, so we have to give it to community things and things to people that are in need. We don't just hand out money. We help with utility bills through DSS. All of that is vetted through DSS. What we do at OC Tech is vetted through DSS. But there again, it's only for people in Calhoun County. I have handed them a copy of what we did last year, and I'm not going into everything we did last year. I'm not going to take your time up. You've got that in front of you. If you've got any questions, you can ask me. But I wanted to make a special notation to you that this year we were extremely proud that we were able to help the band go to the July 4th parade in Washington, which was a great opportunity. These kids, some had never been to Washington. We were able to buy uniforms, and it was a wonderful thing to watch them on TV and know they were from Little Calhoun County, South Carolina. So I don't know if you saw that, but that was great. That was one thing that I think we were very proud of this year. In it, I'd like to say that we are always in need of volunteers. We cannot operate without volunteers. We need people to shop. We need people to donate things. Those things are very important to us. We are open from 3 to 6 every Thursday and on the first Saturday of the month from 9 to 1. And we are operating on trust, love, and commitment to our county. And we know that God always provides for us. You don't have any questions about Calhoun County Peters?
Any questions, Ms. Reed?
Thank you for what y'all are doing. It's amazing.
And if there's anything that the county needs, that you feel like we need to look at, or if you know somebody that needs help, ask them to submit something to us so that we can look at it. Okay.
Anybody else have any questions, comments? Miss Westby, I just want to say, great job you all are doing. Wish we had more citizens that were involved, like you all. The county could be a much better place. We appreciate what you all doing to give something back to this county. We really appreciate it. Normally we don't get that, but so we really appreciate what you all are doing. And I know
We're
you.
happy to do that.
Yeah, I know you're doing a great job. When I pass by on Thursday, you can't hardly get in there with people shopping and stuff. And
Go like a mini Walmart. We have long lines, no checkouts, so we do a good job. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for what you all doing.
All right, you
You've got one more, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm a region of the William Thompson DAR chapter, and we help with the county. We sponsor with the VFW, the American Legion, the Veterans Office, the Calhoun County JROTC, to work on this November 11th big celebration out here. We are planning to have a parade of golf carts with veterans from the town hall down to here, and hopefully this year, after 2 years, it is not going to rain us out. But this year we got other plans. If it rains, we go into the museum, because last year we could hardly get everybody in here. So the other thing that we're doing is we are going to open the museum from 1 to 3, so that veterans can go in and see the special displays for veterans. And we've not done that before. We're gonna have food trucks. We're trying real hard to have a big crowd. I would ask y'all, please, as go to your districts and find your veterans and say, come to this. And I like to see all your faces in this, to be honest with you. You know, I've been doing this for how many years? John, probably a long time, at least 6. And I can tell you, it's real sad when I don't see people in this county support this, because if it wasn't for these veterans, we would have 80 deaths in this county. So just say it, please, think about that. If you see a veteran with a hat on, tell them thank you for your service, because that's important. If you know somebody that is shut in, is a veteran, let us know. Let Robin Rucker know. We'll get them here. And I want to thank y'all for letting us do that. Okay, any questions on that? Dominic, you got anything?
Mr. Chairman, could I make a
Yes, sir.
comment?
Help yourself.
Having been, being a war veteran myself with my wife, I can tell you right now that the unsung heroes of our service are the wives of the veterans. When I left my house, particularly being in the National Guard, I left my house, I went with a unit that was not my unit. And it wasn't like the whole community came behind her and helped her out. She had to pick up everything that I normally did. And she had to get the grass cut, all of those stuff that I would have normally done. And I don't have one on my latest vehicle, but on all my vehicles, I had stickers in the windows that said, Army wife, toughest job in the Army. And that is absolutely the truth. These young wives are being left home. I know they're left home with small children. They're left home to get them up in the morning, to get them ready for school and everything like that. And anybody who's had to do all that stuff on your own, you understand that. But I just want to throw that out, because when we recognize the veterans, we need to recognize the wives as well.
Well, this includes all families, so the families are important too. And we have just lost a very important veteran in this county. Charlie Beck was outstanding, and it's going to break my heart this year that he's not here. We've had so many people, so just reach out to those people if you know who they are. Okay. Any
Mr. Chairman,
questions about that?
I have a question for John McLaughlin. Is this something we could post also on the county website to let people know?
We're doing that.
We will.
On our county.
We kind early kids up so you can do a little work, your work.
Thank you.
We still appreciate everything you're doing, Ms. Westbury. Thank you, ma'am. No more appearances under old business. We don't have anything that's under old business. Under new business, we have Integrity Way, acceptance of ownership and maintenance.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman, Council, as you know, Integrity Way is a new roadway that has been constructed by Red Rock Development, which is a developer that's been investing in the Sandy Run Industrial Park for a number of years. They have constructed a roadway in the park that should be able to allow at least 4 different companies to utilize this road. What they have asked of the county is to accept ownership and maintenance into the county road system, and that's what I would ask. We have toured the road, we walked the road. There's been some things that we've had problems with that we asked them to correct, and we've corrected them. So we feel comfortable now going ahead and asking the county to approve, to accept it into ownership and maintenance.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we accept ownership and maintenance of Integrity Way.
Second. Probably moving second that we accept the ownership and maintenance of Integrity Way. Any further discussion on that? Anybody have any questions, comments? No, sir. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, likewise, the ayes have it. Okay. And the procurement. The audits and services.
Yes, sir. I'll ask Deputy Richard Hall to come up and give you an update on that.
Good afternoon, Chairman and Council. As you are aware, this has been an issue for us for the past couple of years for the audit. We put out an RFP for the auditing services, see what was out there. We got 3 responses to that. One actually withdrew, felt the caseload was too much. The other 2 was our current auditor and one other one. Reviewing those, we weren't really happy with any of those proposals, so as you're aware, we hired some internal auditors to come in and help us get policies and procedures in place. We asked for their input and their help to solicit some more auditing firms. We got one presented to us, it's Love Bailey. They're actually based out of Lawrence. One of the things that I was really impressed with Bailey is they immediately told us that based on what they saw for our 22 audit and current caseload, that they were concerned that they couldn't commit to getting us done by the initial deadline of December 31st. What they were willing to commit to and happy to commit to is that they would have us done by the deadline of the extension, which is here is March 31st of the year. So that is the main thing. They've got more governmental experience. They've got the full faith of our internal auditors who, every time they've been here, have shown us that they're trustworthy and are able to get us what we need. Secondary to that, but also important, is this proposal over 3 years will save us a little over $30,000 in auditing services. So to me, that's always a benefit. If you get the job done right, being the cheapest isn't necessarily the best if you get the job done. But in this case, we're comfortable that they can get the job done. And so we are asking for approval to approve Lowe Bailey for the fiscal 24-25 and 6 audit. The 24 audit is $50,500, the 25 audit is $52,000, and the 26 audit is $53,500.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we hire Love Bailey CPA firm out of Lawrence to conduct our audits for the next 3 years.
Second.
Probably moving second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, likewise, the ayes have it. Thank you. Do we have anything else on the new business? Nothing else. We're down to ordinances. Second reading on ordinance 2024-10. An ordinance to adopt the Calhoun County 2024 comprehensive plan pursuant to the state of South Carolina Comprehensive Planning Enabling Act of 1994. Have a motion before.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we accept second reading on ordinance 2024-10.
Second.
Properly moved and second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, likewise, the ayes have it. Second ordinance is ordinance 2024-11. Second reading on ordinance authorizing the execution and delivery of special source credit agreements by and between Calhoun County, South Carolina, and Sandy Run III, Sandy Run III member, LLC, with respect to certain economic development properties in the county. Hereby such properties will receive certain special source credits and other matters related thereto. Have a motion for approval of second reading on ordinance 2024-11.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we adopt ordinance 2024-11, second reading.
Okay, that's second.
Second.
Properly moved and second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, likewise, the ayes have it. Okay, John, we're down to you, administrator.
I have nothing, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Does council have anything else to say? Anything else? Okay. I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and second that we adjourn. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, likewise, the ayes have it. I want to thank everybody for coming. Appreciate y'all. Keep supporting us and keep it coming.